right, what's happening, guys? Today we have a braid comparison, and we are talking, this is heavier braid, okay? Casting stuff. I'm getting ready for the frog tournament right now. Trying some new lines. Not always satisfied with the lines I have. There's always seems to be something. Well, lines have made a big advancement in the last 5 years, and so I'm trying some different things out. So if you're new to the channel, you like this kind of content, hit that subscribe button down below. We're on a mission to get to 10,000 subscribers. Really appreciate you stopping by. Now this is kind of an odd comparison, right? P-line no fade and Berkley X9. Berkley, I don't think gets a whole lot of attention from the avid angler. We tend to go more towards other names. P-line does these huge advertising campaigns, and I'm sure Berkley does too. We all know Berkley does advertising campaigns, but I don't see it as much in line because P-line is a line company. There was a lot of rage about this P-line Endurix zero fade braid. I thought I needed some braid for my frog tournament to spool up my reels, so I thought I'd give it a try. And we're going to get into it in just a minute here. The Amazon fishing sale, annual fishing sale. Did you guys know they had an annual fishing sale? I just found out, but boy, people had put links all over Facebook. So I went and checked it out, and lo and behold, I got a 300-yard spool. Actually, it's 328 yards because it's done in meters, 300 meters like the Japanese do. So you get a little extra line. And I had heard some stuff, seen reviews on the X9. I really like the color, which is kind of a green. I just think green blends in the water a little bit better, especially where I'm fishing, because it is algae, lots of grass, tules, lots of cover. So I really like green line. The P line is black, which isn't a big deal because I usually carry markers in the boat, because when line fades, you mark it up with black. Why not use brown? I don't know. Maybe brown would blend better, but I hadn't thought about it prior to now. All right, these are my first observations. The P-line has some sort of coating on it. They both do. Okay, you feel a little coarseness in both of them. So that tells me if you got a little coarseness on there, it's going to lend itself to slicing through weeds much easier. Think of that coarseness as a teeth on a hacksaw blade. Okay, much scaled down, but that helps slice through weeds much better. Now my first impressions out of the pack in fishing these on the first day, I was not happy with that P-line, and I'll tell you why. It was sticking to itself when I would want to do an easy roll cast pitch to a tight little cover spot, and I wasn't really casting it. When I was casting it, it was fine. When I did the lighter underhand pitches trying to hit a cover spot, more often than not, it was sticking to itself and it wouldn't travel as far as I was expecting. The Berkley X9, on the other hand, performed fantastic right out of the package. You'll see both of them kind of will stand straight out, right? Well, that's when it's new. As you use it a little bit, it starts to limp up. What I found the second time, third time out with that P-line Endurix no fade braid, it started to perform much better. The pitching became very good, very routine. As expected, I was hitting my spots. Really good stuff. Now, I haven't had it long enough to have an opinion on the no fade, but I've heard good things, and it is warrantyable if it fades. It's 65 pound. The interesting thing about Berkley, they put 65 pound, but if you look down here, it says max break strength 80. Now the diameter is really good, 0.014. The P-line 0.016. So this is thicker. than this. And that's actually pretty substantial for the same pound test. So right now, my opinion, what I suggest, I really prefer the green to the black. If I want black, I can make this black. I can't make this green. I just like green. I believe it blends better. And it's kind of it's kind of a forest green. It's not a bright green. And maybe it doesn't do anything in the water. I don't know. Personal thing, I guess. We will see how the two lines hold up over time. But right now, I'm happy with both. I think both are good. Buy what suits you. If it's a color, then, if you don't mind black, that P line, it's performing well. We'll see how it holds up. I've heard good things about it. People I know that have used it, reviews I've watched, have said that the P line, it doesn't fade. Now, there might be some other downfalls to it. Only time will tell. It is thicker, so I would suspect that the breaking point's going to be pretty good. Braid, remember, on rocks, it's not real abrasion resistant. It's not what it's made for. This is what the Berkley package says. Designed for maximum strength and casting distance. Knot strength is 5 stars. Easy to use, 4 3/4 stars, 4.5 stars. Casting distance, 4.5 stars. Abrasion resistance, 3.5 stars. Supple and smoothness, 5 stars. I don't know who gave it the stars, no idea. It's what's on the box. So, remember with braids, like I said, I was really disappointed with the P-line the first day I used it. Just was not working well for me. I felt like I wasted $30+ buying that 300-yard spool. But as I used it, it really started to improve. I think it just became more supple. Whatever the coating is on it started to come off. It quit sticking to itself, started performing much better. One note. If you backlash, I would not suggest the P-line. Man, I backlashed yesterday. Don't know why. Happens. But it was very, very difficult to get out. I ended up having to put the rod down, and I worked on it this morning, and I ended up getting it out, but I had to have tools to do it, to pick. It was really buried on itself, and because of the coating and coarseness, it didn't, like the thumb trick didn't work, And usually my backlashes, the thumb trick works no problem, but the braid just wouldn't slide on itself. Something to note, I haven't backlashed with the Berkley, so I don't have a opinion on that one yet. I mean, braid, when you backlash, it can be tough, so just keep it in mind. I'm Sean, the Average Angler. Thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next one.